I told my husband I had driven his pregnant mistress to Mascari. Again, he simply lit a cigar and asked, "Is that all?" No anger, no blame. After all, this was the same man who, at 18, broke into my house and stabbed my abusive father 18 times. As the police dragged him away, he smiled at the cameras and said, "Why would I regret it? Now no monster wearing a father's mask will ever hurt her again." Years later, he walked out of prison only to find me poor and rejected everywhere. So he crushed his cigarette, plunged into the business world, and emerged as Mr. Dittman. He married me, set all his passwords to my birthday, and built an empire for us. But then I discovered an album with over 1,800 photos of another woman, and not one of me. He deleted them all, tossed his phone, and said, "It's over. Pretend you never saw it." So I slid the divorce papers across the table. He threw down the pen. There will be no divorce between us, only death. As such, he didn't sign. From the very beginning, that was the promise between us, not divorce, only widowhood. Without even glancing at the papers, he slammed the door and left. Not long after, my phone buzzed with a voice message from an unknown number. "You must be Paisley Sherman Dittman. You've probably already seen them. He's been keeping my photos since I was still in school. Jeffrey loves me, not you. If you don't step aside, he'll make you regret it." Her voice on the recording was sweet, untouched by the world, full of naive courage. Or maybe he just kept her sheltered too well. Before I could respond, she sent more than a dozen photos. Her waist-to-hip curve was perfect, a chain draped across her collarbone and wrapped neatly around her waist. The huge hand rested lightly on her hip. Sometimes forgot to take off the wedding ring he wore with me. Later, when her stomach began to swell, the chain disappeared. 3 years of marriage and he never let you carry his child, but he allowed me to have his baby, she taunted. Don't you get it? Isn't it pathetic to keep clinging on? I'm telling you now, if you don't give up your place, I'll move right into your home. Then you'll see whether Jeffrey stands with you or with me. When he came home, the chat records were still open on the screen, the floor littered with the shattered porcelain vase I had smashed. Yet, he only lifted a brow and asked, "Nothing you'd like to explain?" My ragged breathing mixed with the heavy smell of his cigar. He gave a soft laugh, blowing out a smoke ring. "She's just a kid, why bother arguing with her?" His tone was light, almost careless, as though all the blood and fire he waded through to rise in the business world had been for her, not for me. "Yes, she really is just a kid," I said and tossed a hospital record onto the table. Upon seeing it, he froze, then sat upright instantly. "She had a miscarriage," I said lightly, "so I helped teach her what it means to be human." Paisley, his hands clamped down on my shoulders so hard I thought my bones might break. My back also hit the wall, but I only curved my lips, enjoying the sight of his bloodshot eyes. In this lifetime I had only seen him like this twice. First was in our last year of high school, when he saw my father drag me half-dressed by the hair into the street, ready to drown me in the river. That night, he stabbed my father 18 times. And now, because this girl had lost his child, his grip tightened as he demanded an answer for my cruelty. "How rare," I whispered with a smile, "to finally see Mr. Dittman lose his composure." I laughed without a hint of remorse. "You're a woman yourself. How could you do something like that to her?" he shouted. "You said it yourself. There will be no divorce going on between us, only widowhood." I leaned in close and continued, "So, Mr. Dittman, if you won't kill me, then I'll have to kill the two of you." Just then, blood dripped onto the floor, and only then did he notice the cut on my hand from when I was smashing things. Right after seeing